If you've been paying attention to the news lately, you would have seen Nvidia briefly surpass $2 trillion in market cap during the recent trading day as they recently posted their earnings. Nvidia surpassed $2 trillion in market cap, making it the fourth biggest company in the world, and it had the biggest rally ever for a single day for a stock. Nvidia posted a $22.1 billion in revenue for its fiscal fourth quarter, which was a 265% increase from a year ago. Looking at the stock alone, it's traded up nearly 65% in the last 3 months. In the last year, it's up 233%, and in the last 3 years, the stock is up 474%. If you've been an investor in Nvidia, you would have been seeing massive gains, and for good reason. Going through, Nvidia briefly surpassed $2 trillion in market cap during its trading day on Friday, following the company's rosy earnings. After trading up over $2 trillion, the stock slowly traded down, but it still had an amazing day. Nvidia closed up less than 1% on Friday at $788 per share, as Nvidia stock closed 16% on Thursday. Nvidia posted $22.1 billion in revenue for its fiscal fourth quarter, a 265% increase from a year ago, above the $20.62 billion expected by analysts. Nvidia reported $12.29 billion in net income during the quarter, up a staggering 769% from $1.41 billion last year. The company has benefited from the tech sector's demand for artificial intelligence capabilities over the past year. Nvidia makes pricey graphic processors for their servers that power large AI models. Nvidia said it expects $24 billion in sales in the current quarter, surpassing the $22.17 billion expected by analysts. Overall, it was an extremely positive earnings report, and it's exactly what you would have been looking for if you were an Nvidia investor. Other of the key takeaways were that revenue was up 265%, data center revenue was up 408% to $18.4 billion USD, up 6.9% ahead of consensus. Gross margins were up 1,064 BPS to 76.7%, ahead of consensus. Earnings per share was up 486% to $5.16, 3.6% ahead of consensus. Some key company insights as well. From their CFO, in fourth quarter of FY24, large cloud providers represented more than half of our data center revenue. Strong demand was driven by enterprise software and consumer internet applications and multiple industry verticals. The CEO said, "Accelerated computing and generative AI have hit the tipping point. Demand is surging worldwide across the companies, industries, and nations. The year ahead will bring major new project cycles with exceptional innovation to help propel our industry forward." Overall, this is exactly what I want to see if you're an Nvidia investor. Majority of their revenue has come from those large data centers that they're building out for the big companies. Companies such as Netflix, Amazon, maybe even Google, Apple, and Microsoft are all using these massive data centers to build their large language models off. I actually initially thought Nvidia was overpriced back when it was in the 500s and took a short position on it, but quickly closed out on that, and I'm happy I did, as since then the stock has had a massive rally of nearly 65%. Is it too late to invest in Nvidia stock? Is a question I keep thinking to myself, as the stock is now getting close to $800 a share, and the market cap is closing that $2 trillion. When looking at the PE ratio, it does trade at a massive increase, but if you're willing to take the risk that you believe Nvidia stock is the future and what they're building out has only just begun, then maybe it is a good time for you to put your money into it, or even hedge your position. Overall, this was just a quick update on how Nvidia stock's been doing after it had a great 16% jump after its recent earnings. What are your thoughts on Nvidia stock, and do you think they'll be able to carry this momentum into the next quarter reportings? Cheers.